Hello, welcome to the Funko Illuminati. My name is Sean, and this is episode 24 of Pop Talk. Here we have Mike Pratt, and today we're going to go over some news because clearly there's been a lot in the way of Funko related news at least. Wait for a few people to pop on before we do that. I'm going to pull up shared screen.
I'm going to pull up chat.
And we'll remove that just for now. Actually, I'm hoping, being hopefully optimistic, considering I'm more of a pessimist, that that Hot Topic in my area will start getting some stock in.
Yeah, we got nothing out here.
Well,
nothing.
Yeah, but you see, Hot Topic, I don't know how close you are to the border, but I mean, we're pretty damn close. So, I mean,
we're 6.5 hours.
Hey, 83 Pop Talk, welcome.
83.
We're about 2 hours, unless one of my friends is driving, then it's an hour.
I love those friends. Drop the hammer.
No, actually, it's funny because they don't realize they're speeding. They're like, huh. She's like, everyone's driving slowly. Yeah, it's because your car's hitting like 200, okay? And of course, the car is rattling because it's an older vehicle, too. So it's like, oh, we're good. We're good. All right, just gonna wait for a few more people to pop on. Oh man, yesterday, not to downplay the mood any, but yesterday was kind of a crappy day. Found out one of my coworkers from our other office in Ottawa. She passed away due to complications from emphysema. So,
ooh,
yeah, I found that out at the end of my my shift. So. I was in a really good mood up until that time, and then as soon as that hit, I finished work, went in my room, and just vegged. Yeah. Sweet person. It's a shame, really. But tomorrow's a new day. Anyways, so you know what? Let's go through some of the stuff that's been recently just put out. So I'm gonna add to the stream. Now, this just popped up just a few seconds ago, too, which I was kind of surprised. Was actually, I'm going to pop this chat out because looks like for a change of pace, YouTube is actually being faster for a change. Okay, so here we are. I don't know about you, but definitely not what I want.
No, I mean for the kids. If I find it on sale,
I don't know.
I'm not going to chase an exclusive. Yeah.
Hey, Tats. Welcome.
Tats, buddy.
Welcome. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I think it's cute. It's adorable. But considering I see a lot of the Disney Pixar stuff going up in value always, if you want to give it to your kids, go for it. But I would definitely keep it in a box and keep it somewhere nice.
Yeah, 83. Yeah, that's something that would fit into your guys' collection. You have cute stuff.
I'm more annoyed that I haven't gotten a single Marvel or DC by now. I'm really hoping that they're just holding out the best for last because
they're just gonna build up.
Yeah. Watch it be like 50 versions of Chrome, something that I really don't care about. 50 Chrome versions of Green Lantern. You know he's green, right? You don't really need other colors.
Yeah, special green Chrome, Green Lantern.
I could see that, but I mean, oh, of course. Oh, yeah, I already did that. I like my credit card. I forgot I was supposed to make the payment yesterday, and I had the money sitting there, and then now they just messaged me. It's like, yeah, I paid you guys this morning at like 9:00.
No.
Cute stuff. Wayne has all the main Batman movie. Yeah, Wayne's side of the collection, I could probably look at for hours. My problem is that I'm just not in. I shouldn't talk because I actually do own a few Disney Pops. I own Pocahontas, and that's just purely because my mom's side of the family is Native, and I thought, oh, it'd be a cool one to have. Hey, Andrew, welcome, man. We're just going through some of the SDCC stuff that came up. But I mean, overall, it's nice. It's just not. I don't know. Though I do see it going up in value. 1 second, I need to check my microphone. It
Well,
is right.
I mean, 83, you got the cute stuff, but I mean, you do have some cute stuff that I like. I like your cheese it, your little cheese it. I love that thing.
Let's see what else. Next, I want this.
I don't even know what that is. I know
Oh,
it's a cartoon. My kids watch it, but
would you? Okay, there's
what is he doing to that little tiny
okay.
beaver
Mini
moose thing?
mini moose is basically it's hey Ian, welcome man, welcome. Long time no see, man. Let me. You know what?
But
Everybody
what is
gets
he
to be a mod
doing with it? Because he's got a smile and that thing's got buttons.
because Mini Moose is basically it's a robot. It has the
Oh,
ability to do all these things, and it's just I gotta put that back. Darn it! I knew it. Okay, so that's why he is the way he is. 1 second, please. I just oh that's right. I forgot. I'm not under my Funko Illuminati. I'm under my personal account. That's why I can't make anybody a mod. All
oh,
right. Well,
oh!
not.
Ian's happy that you remember him.
I try to. And you know what the funny part is? I have a horrible memory when it comes to people sometimes, and it's awkward too, especially in public when someone comes like goes, "Hey, I haven't seen you in a while." Yeah, same here. Who are
Who the
you?
hell are you?
But yeah, Mini Moose is basically he's a
LBD.
it's basically he designs it. It's a computer. It's I want to say it's like the show's MacGuffin. Whatever needs to be done, it can do. But yeah, what hooked me on the show was with Mini Moose was well, not Mini Moose, Invader Zim. So their whole entire society is based on whoever the tallest is the leader. So their leaders are called My Tallest. And Zim is just this horrible, horrible, horrible screw up. So they give him basically a Gur unit that's just junk, and they put him in a ship and they send him to a far off planet, thinking he'll die along the way. And so the beginning episode is Gur's like, you know what? I'm going to sing the Doom song, and all it is the word Doom sung melodically for 6 months. And you see Zim at the end. He's like his eyes twitching and he's ready to like shoot somebody. Oh, you think that's bad? Oh, yeah, that would be bad. That would be really bad.
Hi, remember
Andrew.
me? Smack. Nope. Nope.
No, that's when you sit there and go, let me read the braille on the forehead. No. Yeah, that would be difficult too, because you know what's funny though? I'm better at recognizing voices than I am at faces, and I've always been that way. Especially the way people walk. I can recognize a person's footsteps, which really bugs coworkers who walk behind me, because I can tell who's walking behind me just by the way they walk. Because
No, I've been able to do that for years.
it bugs people. It's like,
yeah.
Because I told one girl, she's like, "How do you know it's me?" I said, "Because you drag your feet like you're dead." And I said, "It's not just the heels; it's the front of the balls of your feet and your heel."
You must go through a lot of shoes. Alrighty, so the Invader Zim people really like that one.
Oh, I want it. Oh. Now we have a Tokyo Toy exclusive He-Man.
I want it.
I like it. My problem with this, why am I looking at the screen when it's right in front of me? My problem with this one particularly is the fact that it is a Tokyo Toy. And
look at the number on it. 1018.
Yeah, but it's television. Yeah, but it's television, man. I mean, you're never going to go wrong with that. My problem with Tokyo Toy is they're, one, insanely expensive for the reason that they can be. Two, their shipping is just shite. And their customer service is more of a, well, what do you want us to do about it attitude? It's like, well, I don't know how many people here went through the Tokyo Toy disaster of last year, but long story short, they were, when the world was open and people were out socializing a very long time ago, Tokyo Toy shipped all their products, obviously, to San Diego to sell at the convention. Now, whatever wasn't sold, they were doing a bundle pack. Now, the problem with the bundle pack is that they weren't doing their own shipping in that respect of like putting things together and sending them out. They hired a third-party company, which, as I know from anybody who's worked in a company or has worked in a business, when you're hiring a third-party company, you don't go for the best. You don't go. You don't
You go for the cheapest, and they got people that there was 0 F's given, and
yeah. They basically packed everything in a box that was tight as humanly possible, no bubble wrap, maybe a little bit of paper, and the box. I mean, I think I have toilet paper probably thicker than some of the boxes that they were shipped in. So it was just a mess. Luckily, the only one that got destroyed out of the 4 was the Kato that I have. But some people, I mean, I know a person here locally, it was just destroyed, like literally. Like they just threw it in a backyard with a pit bull and said, "Go at it." Let's see what else. Another Tokyo Toy. So apparently they're really catching up on the He-Man. Yeah. Now the funny part is I don't remember Blast Attack from the He-Man series.
I saw that earlier, and I was like, I mean, I know Clawful. I had the toy. Yeah, I had him. I loved him. I don't know.
Yeah, so I get the feeling they're probably gonna do another bundle pack, which will be interesting, and those will definitely go up in value.
They're just going through and finding those one-off characters, and
well, don't forget too that especially with the Masters of the Universe, Transformers, and a few others, they would design characters that would never end up in the show, but they would end up on the toy shelves.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then when that happened, they would just introduce them in a comic because let's be honest, average comic is anywhere between 17 to 20 some odd pages. You can easily throw any character you want and say, yeah, see, he exists. They're there.
So is Mossman flocked? Because he looks like it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta get him. There you go. I want soda.
Now the question is it scented? Because I remember one of them was like I have a scented swamp thing and it smells like Pledge floor cleaner. Let's see what else is there.
I mean, the sodas aren't bad.
I'm just gonna shrink the screen.
There's your toucan.
Yeah. If anybody's got now, funny thing was I saw this pop up on my phone while I was in the middle of a call for work. And I'm like, I don't recognize that. I had to actually look up and see, oh, Samurai Jack. Which, if I remember correctly, too, if we go back to, there's Tokyo Toy.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting, to say the least. I'm kind of curious as to how that's going to turn out.
It's interesting looking, though.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. This is the first year from Tokyo Toy that there has not been anything I wanted. Like when they got
I don't know Samurai Jack. It's just an interesting looking Bob.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know the character. I would say surface watch, like, oh, look, it's on, but never followed the series.
Oh, LBD saying Zombie Venom just got put up on Disc Pop.
Oh, let's refresh, shall we? Oh, wow. Yeah, which is going to be showing up here at EB Games.
Damn.
Because I already pre-ordered mine. Nice.
You think they would have made him glow?
There is a glow one.
Oh, is there?
Yep. But that should be coming out sometime next week, I'm hoping.
50% off supersized pops today. Where?
Funko Shop. It's been that way for a while now. Oops. No. We don't want that. All right. I'm going to pull Imager back.
Shop. We can't order.
The Funko Shop, I don't know. I can order. I got a P.O. box address. Although shipping right now is probably going to take between now and forever. Which sucks. Actually, that reminds me. I got to give next week. I got to contact Chalice Collectibles and say, "Hey, could you guys politely send a message to the U.S. Postal Service and remind them that, hey, I'd like my I like my stuff because it's still sitting
in customs for the last month.
No, it's not even in customs. It's at LAX. In other words, it left Chalice, got to LAX,
and she's done.
Yeah, she's just sitting there chilling. Yep. I mean, I don't want to be. I get it. There's a lot going on, but I mean, I had a package from Australia that just showed up in Richmond, BC today, and that was shipped out like 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
So I don't want to be that guy.
It's funny. I might actually get a parcel from the United Kingdom mailed yesterday before I actually get a parcel that Valley Pop sent me 3 days ago.
Well,
looking at the tracking, the parcel from the United Kingdom might be faster because it's coming from private courier.
There you go on Useful Boxing. Well, it's got the Funko Club, Funko Insider Club sticker on it. However, that particular sticker shows up everywhere. I've noticed. I mean, the only place you don't see it will be in like Hot Topic, but I know for a fact that EB Games and GameStop has it because I've seen a few of them like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I don't know what
Warheads and Coca-Cola bear.
Yeah. My mom actually, it's funny. My mother ordered $80 worth of stuff and it's supposed to be shipped to my what do you call it? To my PO box address. So, because she's funny girl. She likes the ad icons. Hopefully, I'm hoping. Luckily, it's been a lot of the common ones, so I'm hoping that she doesn't see like some of the some of the other ones because
Tricks Rabbits and
yeah, or Toucan Sam or something like that.
Michelangelo.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I'm
down with that.
I would like to have that. Because it has the San Diego Comic-Con International logo on it. I have a feeling that's going to be a Funko Shop item.
Oh yeah,
I'm almost certain of it.
I'll wind up with that in about a year and a half.
When I do my order for my Funko Shop stuff for this, I could just order an extra one.
Well, depending how much it is, let me know.
It's not a problem.
Before you click finish off in your cart, call me and let me know.
Well, I'll be honest. I mean, we're talking shop on the phone, online, but usually what I do, to be honest with you, man, is because obviously I'm buying a bunch of crap for myself. I would just charge you the cost of what the pop is, and then I ship to my place, and then you just pay for the shipping from my place to yours.
Yeah.
Because I don't think one pop is definitely going to push things over.
I can send a pop to the United Kingdom cheaper than I can send a pop to you.
I can believe that.
$5 cheaper.
Yeah, I can believe that.
Yeah.
Just whatever you do not send it by Hermes, man. Hermes mail apparently is just completely and utterly shite.
Hey, Bev, don't hate me. I'm still catching up on videos. I still gotta watch your stuff from yesterday too.
I'm actually behind by like 2 weeks on a lot of things.
Yeah.
In fact, there's some letters I'm supposed to be mailing out, which I will probably do later tonight. It's just, I was actually going to do it last night. And after, like I told you, that news that I got, I just went, you know what? I just
shut down mode.
Yeah. I need to just chill for a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that Michelangelo, I get the feeling it's going to be a Funko Shop one.
I just like turtles. I'm a turtle guy.
And if you start quoting that stupid movie, I will beat you I will gladly fly down there and beat you at Master of Disguise. Oh.
Hey, I had turtle eater for the Turtle Club. Turtle. Next.
What? One moment, I'm just looking to see how much it's going to cost to FedEx you a large bucket of animal excrement. But yeah, so far that seems to be it for now. I mean, I don't see anything else.
There's nothing like.
No, I mean, aside
I mean, there's
from
cool stuff, but it's
aside from Zim, I mean, there's really nothing else I want at the moment. I mean, I can't think of anything that would. I don't know. It just it's. I like it. I just don't see. It's
I mean,
weird.
there's stuff that ultimately, but there's nothing I'm going to try to chase down. I mean, there's
Y-
nothing that's worth the exchange and the shipping and the hubbaloo to get it up here, right? So
Yeah, it's just I don't know. For me, it's a weird experience because you have to understand. I mean, you can see my collection, right? I literally there was a point in time where I would buy anything and everything. Now it's I'm a little more picky, not as probably more as I should be, but this is the first New York Comic Con that I'm looking at going. I mean, not New York, so San Diego Comic Con. I'm looking at going.
meh.
Yeah, like
Well, the thing is, I mean, you got to remember with what's going on. I mean, they probably had stuff ready that would just blow your minds, but they're like, we're not going to put that out. We're going to keep it back, get
maybe,
the keep the lower, send out the lower range stuff, and keep the big stuff for when we can have a con. And all of a sudden, we're going to blow your minds,
maybe. Like I said, I think the main thing too is that I'm waiting for the DC and Marvel stuff. That's my main deal.
Yeah, I think they're just. I mean, yeah, they want stuff that'll sell. That's why they have named stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Zim, the Marv, like the
Yeah,
Venom, the He-Man. They have stuff that people that if you're a He-Man collector, you're like, gimme, right?
exactly.
It's
Well,
not bottom of the barrel stuff, but it's not the big boy stuff that I think they're going to keep all that until they can do cons. Like next year is going to just like people are going to be.
well, like I said, I don't know myself. I mean, I think this I see what you're saying, and I agree with you on some respects to that. But I also think too is that this stuff was already put in play.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't. You see, my thing too is that a lot of the stuff I get is the Marvel and DC. So I mean, and that hasn't been announced yet. And sometimes a few television stuff. Like, I'll be honest with you, Zim is a definite. As long as and most likely it's going to be a hot topic, which usually most of the Zim stuff is, and Michelangelo, which is probably going to be, I'm going to bet is going to be a Funko Shop item.
Yeah.
Uh, but I really should get that toucan. I mean, it's only make a small charitable donation to a museum that I'm probably never going to see,
Oh,
and
what is this museum thing that if you donate $10,000, then you get a
okay, hold
chance
hold
of
on,
getting one? Or
I got
yeah,
the
Ian's with me that they didn't really try this year. They're just kind of
well, I
going.
also I also made a comment a while back too. I said,
Oh, shiny cardboard lord,
now let me blow your mind.
shiny cardboard lord.
So here, I'm gonna pull this up 1 second. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is a now. This isn't much like the Royal Ontario Museum last year for Toronto when they were doing the Kirk Hammett pops. This is a little more lucrative. So basically, in order to get the pops, you're gonna have to do the minimum $500 tier, and that'll get you one of the toucans. Now, with that, keep in mind, with your charitable donation, you'll enroll in the honor roll for charter members. You'll also get the newsletter, which is always nice. A collective lanyard and pin, definitely worth it. Then unlimited general admission, which is nice. Priority registration for upcoming museum events. Then you get the T-shirt and a tour. Now, it doesn't say that you're supposed to get the pop, but from what I'm gathering, that's probably what that's going to be.
Fritzy just wants to know if you get free hot dogs.
You know what, Fritzy, they're going to let you ride the mammoth. Okay. Granted, it's just stuffed and it's on a giant pedestal and it doesn't really move, but they're going
So
to let
what
you.
this is they want people to donate to their museum,
Yeah,
and if you donate, you get an opportunity to get an exclusive pop.
basically, yes.
And the
And
higher I was looking that up to
Yeah.
$10,000.
Well, no, it's 1,200 is tier 5. That's the high tier.
Oh, I thought that was 10,000.
No. If it was $10,000, at which point I want I want a room, a concierge, and whatever it's going to be.
Are my glasses that dirty? Yeah.
I like what Andrew just said. Yeah, APG made that comment. He'd rather stick $500 up his backside. I'm sitting there thinking, because I asked him, I said, "Well, if you're going to do that, I want to know. I want it on live stream." It was in one of the chats that we were in, because I made the comment. I said, "So anybody going to do it?" And he's like, "Well, I'd rather shove $500 up my backside." And I was like, "Oh, well, as long as you do it on a live stream, I'd be down for that."
But you know, if you want to do that, there's probably a lot of people that would let you do it for that amount of money. But
Yeah, but look at this too. If you
anyway,
donate the large amount, you can get a permanent name recognition inside the museum.
so you're going to get a little plaque somewhere.
the Mike Pratt Memorial Fountain.
Well, Expo 86, right? In Vancouver. My name is still on a brick somewhere down in Yaletown because my dad donated so much money under my name and my sister's names when we were kids, and because they were trying to do whatever. So everybody that donated, I think it was like minimum $1,000, and then you get your name on a brick.
Hey, I don't exist. Welcome, man. Welcome. So you mean to tell me somewhere in Vancouver there's a brick with your name on it that I could pee on?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Go down to the rail yard in Yaletown.
Actually, my mom's heading down there in July for a couple days,
Nice.
but I've been saving all summer. I have $105 trying to get $500. Some per. It's gonna spend $1,000. Ian, I'm gonna let you on a little secret. I worked with a coworker. She's on to other bigger and better things, hopefully. And she once told me that she spent $600 every paycheck on makeup, just makeup, lipstick, eyeliner, eyeshadow.
So what? She got one thing of each because some of that stuff like that.
I don't know. I didn't ask because she was giving, because I would come into work on a Friday if I was doing a closing shift. I'd come in with a bag full of Hot Topic Funkos. And so the one day she was giving me a hard time about being a collector. And I said, and I looked at her and went, "You just told me like 3 days ago that you spent $600 on makeup." She goes, "Yes. And look how I look." I went, "Okay, but that brings you personal happiness. So does this. The difference is that once I buy it, it's there. It is not diminishing in any way."
Yeah, Zach Fitz Memorial Toilet Stall, please enjoy. Give me $500 and
no, it's got to be 1,200 in order to get your name on something.
Okay, there you go. Well, yeah, but exactly what Fritz, she probably looked fabulous. So what else was that? That was an investment for her.
I get it. It's just
going back to the
I say this
$1,000 toilet stall. I don't know.
I say this with no disrespect, but that's a lot of money for face paint. Because I know some people
won't pay that much for paint on the face of a pop. So
that is true. But again, I have lots of pops here, and for as long as I have them, they don't get smaller and smaller the more I look at them, or the more I move them around. I'm 13. I have $105, and I wouldn't spend that on a quarter in a gumball machine. I don't know.
Okay, now I know we have a minor here, so I'll shut up.
Oh yes, Ian is a little young.
He's a useful. It's true. I mean, I've donated to our local museum before. Everybody. Well, even if you go to the Royal Albert Museum, it's by donation, but just a chance to get a pop.
I get I have no problem with people donating to museums. People can do what they want with their money that makes them happy. That's actually not even close to my issue that I'm pointing out to is that most pops, aside from have been relatively easy to get a hold of. I got some rosewater gum soap crap in my snack crate. Who eats that stuff? Okay, first of
Is
all,
it just a Canadian thing that we have so much gum that tastes like soap?
I have no clue. But I was just going to point out about the donating. I get the idea of donating, but here's the thing. Hey, Alex Perez, welcome, welcome. What I was going to point out is that I get the idea of people donate money to charities and so forth, and I think that's a very noble cause to do. And I donate myself to McMaster Kids Hospital because it's one of the leading hospitals here in Ontario, and there are a lot of families here that bring their kids here to get the medical treatment they need. But at
Oh,
the
here
same
we
time,
got the stollery.
pardon?
Oh, here we have the stollery.
Okay. And they don't have a place to stay. So by donating money to that, they shell it to a Ronald McDonald House and there's they just built another place here too for families to stay while their kids are getting medical treatment. That I don't mind donating to, but it's not altruistic if you're donating money to something in order to get something. That's and the other thing too is that there are a lot of collectors that I would feel that are deserving that obviously do not have that much disposable income that will never get to see this. I
Yeah.
like the idea that a special edition of whatever it is, like for instance, the Funko Pops that were sold by the Royal Ontario Museum for the Kirk Hammett. I know that some of that money was donated to the museum. However, every person who got in line that wanted it got it that day. They didn't have to pay anything extra, and everybody was treated equally. And that's my problem. This sets up
A
this
tiered system where, okay, we like you, but we like him a lot more,
yeah.
so we're gonna.
I'm a person of I believe in fair play. I've always believed that, regardless of who you are, where you come from, race, color, creed doesn't matter. As long as I will treat everybody with the same amount of respect as they treat me. And when I see stuff like this, it bothers me on the basis of if you're in a better financial, I get this is
Yeah. Well, it's like it's 8, but you get a lanyard and a pin.
Unuseful boxing. This was done similar to last year, not for this museum. What happened is hold on, I'm just going to close this down. There was here in Canada at the Royal Ontario Museum. There was in Toronto, Ontario. There was an exhibit by Kirk Hammett, who is a musician from Metallica. He had 2 particular pops. I'm not going to drag them out right now, just because I just don't want to, because then I'll have to put them back later. But long story short, there were 2 pops. They were $30 a piece, and it was to raise money for the museum at the same time promote the show. So if you went, you could buy the pops, go and see the show, and have a good time. It does not say you can't pay for it with Monopoly money. It's worth a shot. Yeah, we tried.
I got the Star Wars Monopoly, and I wouldn't even use my Star Wars Monopoly money for that. I value my Star Wars Monopoly more.
I don't know. I remember when my father passed, I was going through some of his things, and I found like $40 in Canadian Tire money.
My wife still collects Canadian Tire money.
It's such a hassle too, and you feel like such a schmuck just going there, going, I have, you look like Daddy Warbucks, but it's $40. $40.
There's a bar in Edmonton that one night a year they do it Canadian Tire money, and you walk in there and you can buy drinks, and everybody's got so save up your Canadian Tire money, right? And then you can go buy drinks, and then the owner takes that and he buys stuff to fix the bar. But
that makes sense. For our American friends watching, Canadian Tire is a hardware store, or it used to be now, and now it's like a hardware store / grocery store / appliance store. But back in the ancient days of the 70s and 80s, they were a hardware store, and so what would happen is that if you bought $10 worth of product, you would get a percentage. You get your change back, but you'd get a percentage of that back as Canadian Tire money, which was like this version of their money. It was actual paper and the whole works. And so if you kept buying, because they had gas stations.
Mine's upstairs.
Yeah. I don't have any. I think I had like 20 cents and I gave it to my mother. If you keep buying from them, you get this amount back. And so eventually, after a short while of time, especially if you go there constantly, you can get a lot of money in a year. In fact, I know somebody who bought a bicycle using Canadian Tire money. So it's fine, but the problem is Canadian Tire money is now it's just okay. Qualicash. I don't know what Qualicash is, but I'm gonna guess it's
Kohl's.
Oh, Kohl's. Oh, okay, I was
Well,
reading that wrong.
it's just like going to the grocery store with your card, and you scan it, you get points, and you get whatever. But just they actually give you a physical bill.
Yeah.
And I mean, some of it's actually collectible now. I mean, I got stuff from the 60s and 70s, and they're cool looking. And
yeah, but they're cool in their own way. But for me, I always found them more of it's kind of like a mental baggage in the sense that you have to keep remembering that you have this.
And you go to your car, you throw it in the glove box,
in
the door, and the next thing you know, it's like you're like, and you got all this stuff. And
I have a friend of mine. He runs a scrapyard, and he literally has a box in his office of all the Canadian Tire money he's found within the 15 years. Yeah.
Because it's like you get, like you said, you get a 10-cent one. You're like,
really. But anyways, I got to get back to work in the next 4 minutes, so I guess we should probably wrap this up. I'm just going to go over this real quickly to thank all the people that came on and were here. I want to thank 83 Pop Talk. I want to thank Taz, Andrew, Ian, LBD, along with Unuseful Boxing. I guess.
Shiny Cardboard Lord.
Yeah, Fritzy, what was again? Munko, Slunko, Junko. We'll figure it out later. We'll fix it in post editing. I do not exist. I want to thank you for coming out as well. And that's that's pretty well it. I mean, I gotta get back. Got another 4 hours, and then yeah, that's life. Anyways, guys, thank you for coming out, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Mike, for coming on, and Jungle, fight me. Fritzy, I hate to say this, man, you are more physically fit than I am. You would probably actually no, I would go down like a European soccer player. You'd get out of the car.
Duel it out. Just you need to bring out your Charizards there and be like, bam.
No. Fritzy would. Yeah, like I said, I go down like a European soccer player. I just get out of the car, grab my knee, and roll around on the ground. Anyways, I gotta go, guys. You guys take care, and we'll do this again tomorrow. See what else comes up. All right, take care.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye.
Bye.